Hi friend, welcome to the live study channel. Today I am going to discuss Elasticsearch in a Java interview question and answer. So let's start. My first question is, what is Elasticsearch? Elasticsearch is a NoSQL database. It is based on Apache Lucene search engine, and it is built with RESTful APIs. It offers simple deployment, maximum reliability, and easy measurement. It also provides advanced query to perform detailed analysis and store all the data centrally. It helps execute a quick search of the documents. Elasticsearch stores unstructured data in the document format. It offers an NRT, means near real-time search facility, as well as allow to perform full text search on data. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, what are the important features of Elasticsearch? There are some important features in Elasticsearch. First is an open source search server written using Java, means written by Java, used to index any kind of heterogeneous data, has REST APIs, web interface with JSON output, full text, means full text search, means you can suppose most of suppose you are searching some important data in a Google, right? But most of company also is Google is a big company. You can search like Netflix, Amazon Prime. Okay, it's using the Elasticsearch also. Okay, shared, replicated, searchable, JSON document store, schema free, REST and JSON based distributed documents store, multi-language, and geolocation support. Geolocation means Google provide the geolocation, right? Okay. Another question is, what is a cluster? A cluster is a collection of nodes which together hold data and provide joint indexing and search capability. That's it. Another question is, what is document in Elasticsearch? In Elasticsearch, a document is a basic unit of information that can be indexed. It is expressed in JSON like key and value pair, means user null icons. Every single document is associated with a type and unique ID. Another question is, define the term shared. Every index can be split into several shards to be able to distribute data. The shard is the atomic part of an index which can be distributed over the cluster if you want to add more nodes. If you want. Another question is, what are the important advantages of Elasticsearch? Here the some important advantage of Elasticsearch means store is a schema less data and also create a schema for your data. Manipulate your data record by record with the help of multiple document APIs. Perform filtering and querying your data for insights based on Apache Lucene and provide RESTful APIs. It provide horizontal scalability, reliability, and multi-tenant capability for real-time use of indexing, help you to scale vertically and horizontally. Another question is, what is the port number to access the Elasticsearch on the web? web, and can we change it? Definitely you can change. Elasticsearch is associated by using HTTP protocol on the web, which need a port number along with the localhost address. The default port number of Elasticsearch is 9200. In case Elasticsearch port 9200 is already in used by another tools, you can change the port number. Elasticsearch port number can be changed in the elasticsearch.yml file. This file execute inside the configuration folder. Another question is, what is tokenizer in Elasticsearch? Tokenizer are used to generate the token from a text string. It breaks down the text string into tokens where it finds white space or other punctuation symbol. Elasticsearch offers a number of built in tokenizer to generate token from a string. Standard tokenizer is one of the most popular tokenizer of Elasticsearch, which is mostly used to divide a string into multiple tokens. Apart from that, there are several other tokenizers such as lowercase tokenizer, white space tokenizer, pattern tokenizer, keywords analyzer, and gram tokenizer, and many other more offered by Elasticsearch. Usually a tokenizer helps to analyze the text string. Another question is, what is analyzer in a Elasticsearch? Analyzer helps to transform the data while indexing into Elasticsearch. It transforms the data internally defined for an index and then index it. Tokenizer and filter collectively make an analyze. There are following type of analyzer offered by Elasticsearch. First, standard analyzer, white space analyzer, simple analyzer, keyword analyzer, pattern analyzer, stop analyzer, language analyzer, and snowfall analyzer. Means you can analyze multiple, means white space, simple, keyword, pattern, stop, language means you can, if you want to search is a different language, you can analyze your statement. Another question is, what are the frozen indexes in Elasticsearch? Frozen indexes are those indicates which are rarely accessed, so the user frees these indices. Such indices are called frozen indices. Basically, we freeze those indices which are not in use to free up the memory. Frozen indices become a real read only, and it is resource are no longer kept active, so these indicate are escapable, but to write again we have to unfreeze them. Elasticsearch offer an ignore throated parameters which is used to indicate the frozen indices in your search. Those we don't need to reopen them to make available for search. Another question is, what is elastic mapping? Elastic mapping is a mechanism of Elasticsearch to be performed on document and field. It is responsible for storing and indexing the documents and their field in the Elasticsearch database. Elasticsearch allows user to perform mapping on field by defining data type for them. For example, string data type for name or number data type or age, etc. There are two types of mapping, either static mapping and dynamic mapping. Static mapping is a type of mapping which is done by user at the time of index creation. In comparison, dynamic mapping is automatically done for the table by the Elasticsearch. Another question is how to delete an index in Elasticsearch. It's simple. You can use the query delete index name. Okay, means to delete index Elasticsearch, you have to create a query have delete at the request method and index name by you want to delete. Means suppose you want to delete index name is row suppose is employee detail employee. Okay, emp. So simple you can write delete index name emp. That's it. What is Elasticsearch APIs? API is an application programming interface which make Elasticsearch easy to operate, manage, and create a query to perform operations on it. Elasticsearch provides a REST APIs to manage, integrate, and perform several operations in a various way on it. Offer extensive APIs and methods. Typically, there are 5 types of APIs in Elasticsearch: document APIs, source APIs, aggregation APIs, index APIs, cluster APIs. If you want to create a source and just API is on the JSON form, there are need those documents, means document, source, aggregation, index, and cluster. Very important point for making a API. Okay. Another question is which method is used to fetch the document from Elasticsearch? Elasticsearch allows the user to search and fetch the document from the database in 2 ways. First, we can use one of the accommodately, okay, and by sending GET request having guest and post. By sending the GET request having a string parameter with a query. By sending the post request which is have the query request in a body. Along with the request method, we have to use a search API to search the document in database. We get and post our request method. Elastic allow the users to search the document a single or bulk. Okay. Another question is, does the Elasticsearch have a schema? Answer is yes. Elasticsearch has a schema which is usually called a mapping. Basically, a schema is a description of fields which describe the document type. It helps to manage the different field of document. Schema is a mapping that emphasizes the JSON document. What is document type is Elasticsearch. In Elasticsearch, a type of represent a class of similar documents. A type could be like student, customer, or item. A document type can be seen as the document schema mapping, which has a mapping of all the fields in a document along with its data types. What is index lifecycle measurement in Elasticsearch? Index lifecycle measurement is an essential mechanism of Elasticsearch which has been introduced in Elasticsearch 6.6. It has also known as index lifecycle measurement establishes a hot, warm, cold architecture which offer a life cycle to the index. This life cycle has an index goes through its life cycle having different states. First, it goes from hot state, then warm and cold, and it lost the delete state. Typically, Index lifecycle measurement manage the indexes and their operation. Elasticsearch offers the index lifecycle measurement APIs for mapping the index policy measurement APIs, index management APIs, okay. APIs are managing the indexes policy measurement APIs, index measurement API, and operation manage APIs are index lifecycle measurement APIs. This APIs further offer APIs to it is used to manage the indexes. Another question is, what do you understand by an inverted index in Elasticsearch? Inverted index is the heart of search engines. The main purpose of each search engine is to provide fast and efficient searches while finding the documents. Usually an inverted index is a hash map, just like the data structure, and direct the user from a word to a document or web page. It provides speedy searches when you search for a document between millions of documents. Means invert index means if you want to search millions of data, okay, means you can search 1.2 millions of data in a same index, okay. Index means in the same point, okay. Another question is, what is from and size components in Elasticsearch? The from and size components are used in pagination. They help to divide a large amount of data into several pages. Where from is the initial point to start a search, and size define the number of items to be searched, okay. For example, if there are 30 items calculated, but we want to 15 items first, then remaining, so the first time from will be 0 and size will be 14. Next time from 1 will be 15 and the size will be 29, okay. Another example means, suppose if you want to search 50 items, okay, calculate the first 0 to 25, yeah, 24, and then second is 25 to 50, 29 means 49. You can search. This called is size and component in Elastic. Another question is difference between match and term query. Match query analyze the input request and create basic queries, while in term query exact matching is done. For example, if you search for the document containing name Anurag, and if any document has name is equal to Anupriya, then it will be also be result of the search query in case of match query. On the other hand, exact matching is performed in term query, so the document contain name Anupriya will not be returned. Means in a simple Okay, in a simple in a match query, in a simple match query means it's a basic query. Just suppose match one name like Anurag, right? But in a term query is exact matching, means word by word, means Ashu. Okay, if you search Ashu, then you cannot search Ashutosh, only search Ashu. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much.